New year, new you. Complete your transformation with some incredible gear from pop culture's most adaptable icons. So, are you ready for a change? Welcome to Transformation. Hey guys, welcome to February's Crate Review. Well, I guess it's not a review. We're kind of just going over what's going to be in this month's crate. If you guys have been following along with Loot Crate, you know that this month is Transformation, and I am super excited because I know most of these fandoms, which is always exciting for me. As you know, there are as many fandoms as there are snowflakes currently in the Northeast. So you can't know all of them, and it's really exciting when the Loot Crate's going to contain one of the ones you actually know. We're dealing with a lot of different fandoms that are transforming. The first one is Marvel. Now for Marvel, with most of what they're advertising involves the Hulk, which is a pretty easy one to see a transformation in. Bruce Banner turns into the Hulk thanks to gamma radiation. Spoilers if you haven't seen that movie, but as Hulk has been in the public eye for a while now with Avengers, I don't know how many people have actually gone back to actually see his original movie when he switched from Edward Norton to Mark Ruffalo. But that was always been kind of a cool one because he's definitely transforming and you don't want to make him mad. Next one is Naruto, and this one's been on my list for a while and I've just never gotten to it. It's one of those ones I need to start with my husband, and since we haven't gotten into it yet, it just keeps getting pushed off for other things. So one of these days I may just have to sit down and watch it. Now it's not the classic Naruto that's in this crate. They're actually doing the sequel, which is Shippuden? Sorry, my Japanese is really bad, and I haven't seen this one either. Apparently it's set several years after the last series, and it's a continuation. Of course, he still wants to be the best ninja and move forward. Naruto, as I understand it, is a guy who's going through school and wants to be a ninja, and I swear I will watch this one of these days. The next one is Adventure Time, which does have a lot of transformations in it. I've watched bits and pieces. I can't seem to follow it, so I'm wondering if it's one of those ones I have to binge, reference to last month, and actually see it from beginning to end, or if it's just one of those ones where it's never going to make sense, which there are those, and I personally love a number of them, so it might just be me. Now, I'm actually going to read the plot line that I found online because it makes so much more sense now, and I kind of understand what's going on. So, 12-year-old Finn battles evil in the land of Oo, or O, assisted by his magical dog Jake. Finn roams the land of Oo, righting wrongs, battling evil. Usually, that evil comes from the form of the Ice King, who is in search of a wife. He has decided that he should wed Princess Bubblegum, though she doesn't want to marry him. Still, he persists trying to steal her away. And Jake and Finn, along with Lady Raincorn, a cross between a unicorn and a rainbow, do their best to keep her from harm. And that sounds kind of awesome and kind of really confusing. So is there a plot line to Adventure Time? Those of you that love it, please let me know. And there are Transformers in this crate. If you guys remember a while back, Colossal didn't have Colossus, and it confused, at very least me, why that wasn't such a very obvious connection. And I'm glad they've put Transformers into the Transformation crate, because if anything transforms, it's Transformers, because they go from robots to cars to cars to robots. At least if you're not a bot, which you should be, because Decepticons are evil if you haven't watched the show or the movies. I'm pretty sure they're taking over the world for some reason. But as you guys know from last month's crate, or 2 months now, December's crate had Bumblebee, and Bumblebee was always one of my favorites. I remember watching the original 80s cartoon show, or 90s cartoon show, way back when you had to wake up on Saturday morning to watch it. So seeing some of the other ones will be really cool. It'll be nice to get back into that fandom a little bit. I haven't been as drawn to the movies. I don't know. They haven't been quite the same. I guess it's missing that nostalgia feel that some of the other ones had. So, Transformers, who will we get and what will they transform into? Okay, the last one they're advertising is Alita Battle Angel, and I have actually not heard of this one. I guess that's the penalty of watching TV without commercials. I'm not in as many fandoms as I would like, and this one kind of caught me by surprise. So I looked it up because they said the pin this month, and they're actually advertising that the pin is from the movie that comes out on February 14th, at least in my area. If you're somewhere else, I'm totally sorry. So as I was reading through the summary, it sounds amazingly like the Ghost in the Shell movie with Scarlett Johansson. It's about a battle droid that has been found with its memory erased, and she has to figure out who she was previous to this wiping of her mind. So as I was reading through it, I'm like, wait a minute, that sounds really familiar. And I went and found it and went, oh yeah, we watched that movie. My husband loves Ghost in a Shell, so that one's one I really know. All right, so the trailer gives us a few more hints. Now, one of the producers is James Cameron, so that is really cool. He has done a number of really good movies, and I don't recognize a whole bunch of the other names except for Jennifer Connelly, which could be cool. Underground actors can be really cool because they're really fresh, and you're not dealing with that same thing where you recognize the character, or at least the actor playing the same character in 6 other movies. I know a lot of people have been complaining about certain actors. I'm sure y'all have your favorite where you look at it and go, wait, that's just him in a different outfit. So this one seems really cool. It seems that she can't figure out who she is, but she is someone important, and so they're trying to find her. So this actually looks like a really cool movie. Alrighty, as our always segment, what else? As you know, they rarely only leave 5, though 5 is a fairly big number to give us of fandoms that are going to be in the next Loot Crate. I know the DX Loot Crate, which I didn't mention last month, but always helps. They're having Power Rangers and The Last Airbender, and both of those do deal with transformation as well. Of course, Transformers, where their robots turn into the Megazord. And yes, I am that big of a geek. And The Last Airbender with the transformation of the elements. So those ones are also really cool. I did binge all of The Last Airbender, including the movie, which was slightly regretful because I kind of ruined it. The Last Airbender is still amazing. Finding something from that fandom would be really cool for me, as well as Power Rangers, which is just something that, again, I remember watching when it originally came out. I haven't watched some of the newer ones since I have a girl. She's not been real enthusiastic about Power Rangers, but I remember watching it with my brothers in 4th grade when it came out. Another one for transformation. I'm just saying, Doctor transforms every time he changes, or she changes, since we now have a female doctor. That would be another cool one. Doctor Who's one of those ones where when you cross British-American fandoms, sometimes they don't always work. Though I know for a fact there is a lot of Doctor Who merch. So guys, what do you think? What are we going to see in this crate? It's always going to be epic. I saw a clue that socks might be the Transformer thing, though that was the DX crate, so we'll see what we can find. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what can be added. What do you guys think of transformation? It seems like it'll be a really cool crate with a lot of cool things. As always, you have until the 19th of the month, Pacific time at 9 p.m. to register for the next crate. Join me, as always, as soon as the crate gets shipped. The next video is going to be opening of Binge, which will be really interesting. And that should be with us soon, so hopefully that'll be next week's video. Otherwise, you guys will get another punt video. That is all I have for this week. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, do all the things. Make sure to comment. And I will see you guys next Fandom Friday. Bye.